Hi, Taurus. It is Taurus time. My name is Ginger of Tarot by Ginger, and I'm going to read tarot for the week of July 18 to 24, 2022 for the consciousness of tarot, sun and rising signs. This is a general reading. It's not a personal reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, my website is below the video, and you can check that out and make an appointment there. I would love to read the tarot for you. So let's see what else. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Maybe one day I won't need to say that anymore because I'll have lots of subscribers, but that's not really my goal. My goal is to bring information to you that is useful to you. So that was useful to bring you peace of mind, a clear direction, and some clarity to your life. All right, Taurus. So I've already called in my spirit guides, and they are around. They are around me. I can feel them already. Very gentle, nice presence. So for Taurus, what am I getting for Taurus? Actually, for Taurus, I'm feeling as though many of you are just enjoying the day. Being outside, maybe you're a gardener, maybe you're boating, or you're a hiker or mountain climber, something like that. But I sense that a lot of Tauruses are enjoying being outdoors today. That's the sense I'm getting. Okay, and that's a nice place to be. I almost took my shoes off walking through the yard today, but we have a lot of dogs, and you never know. One little pile may have been missed, and I'd step in that pile, right? That would not be cool. So, but I almost did that, because I just wanted to feel my feet in the grass. So I might find a nice spot later and do that. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to read from the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds and the Divine Circus Tarot. So I'll pull the Divine Circus Oracle. So let's pull a card from the Divine Circus Oracle to get an energy for the week. And then I'll pull from the other Oracle deck to get more to that story for you, Taurus. All right, let's see for Taurus. We have the Red Countess. Wow. She's quite an interesting character. She looks self-assured, right? She's a countess after all. She should be self-assured. She's got beautiful birds there. They look like barn swallow. Well, no, not maybe barn swallows. Okay, let's see. Red Countess. And then the other card from Oracle of the Hidden Worlds by Lucy Cavendish. Let's see what we have for Taurus. Aurora Garden. Beginning, initiate, origin. You're in the garden. Looks like the Red Countess is wishing she were in the garden. Let's see what this is about. Let's see what's it all about. The Red Countess is number 21. Here's what she looks like once again. Deep within, you know what is true and what to do or not to do. Yet there is so much noise and distraction in the world, and even at times in our own minds, that listening for our inner wisdom can seem like trying to hear gentle bird song in the midst of a rock concert. Even so, you are hearing an inner truth, and deep down you know it. Can you trust that it is safe to not only hear your inner voice, but to act on it too? All right, so it says, When the Red Countess appears, she is reminding you of what you know, no matter how convincingly someone, or even you, might be able to talk you out of it for a while. The truth always returns, to be dealt with eventually. This is not meant to be a warning, it is meant to be a reassurance, an encouragement to be bold and act on what you feel. Well, I like that. You're in the driver's seat there, Taurus. Right? And I know that's where you like to be. You're in the driver's seat. So step on the gas. Aurora Garden, beginning, initiate, origin. So there's a statue here, and it looks like a spirit sitting here with a harp, looking at this building that is filled with light. So let's find out what the aurora, and look at the aurora borealis above it, right? So Aurora Garden. It's all about the lights. Number 10. When this card comes, know you are being invited to take part in the initiation of this temporary temple, this place of light and sound. And you will be reminded of who you truly are. There you go. I love how this works. You are not only layers of conditioning, a certain personality, a gathering of experiences. This is a chance to free yourself of the old aspects of the self, an opportunity to be reborn into the next stage of your life. The next stage will offer you a space beyond that of the physical world, alliances which are both within and beyond nature, and you will witness marvels of the spirit. Grow within this space, just as the flowers do, for you are as glorious as the sky, as eternal as the light itself. In the illumination of this card, you are about to witness a miracle, to remind you that you are the living embodiment of wonder. Well, I think the last couple of readings have been about some changes coming your way because of a certain place you are in your life cycle. So let's see what the tarot has to say here about remembering who you are, knowing the truth of who you are, yet in our day-to-day lives, we kind of get lost sometimes and we forget that we're not paying attention to what we're really meant to be doing. It's funny, we earn a living, right? Hopefully you're doing work that you absolutely love. So it's not work to you, it's what you absolutely love, Taurus. And but in our day-to-day, we can really forget that we are spiritual beings as well as sentient beings, right? So I think that's what this is about. In this change, whatever this transition, it's not so much, it's a transition period that you're going through. You're learning to go through a new phase of life. Your guides are wanting you to remember who you are and what your truths are. Are you living up to your truths rather than somebody else's? Okay, here we go. For Taurus, consciousness of Taurus, sun and rising sign. Oh, Two of Cups. Beautiful Two of Cups. The partner. Then we have grief. Interesting. Your transition may have to do with someone passing, someone you love very dearly, or perhaps a divorce or something like that. Or it could even be, this could even be a business partnership, although I usually see the Two of Cups as definitely a long-term romantic relationship, but it doesn't have to be. So let's see how the story unfolds. So here's the grief. So there's something has changed, whether it be that someone actually passed away, you got a divorce, someone, you weren't married and you had a partner and they left, or I'm not going to say job loss because I don't feel it's job loss. I think maybe it could be retirement, or that you have come to realize that the work that you're doing is not fulfilling to you. Putting down the heavy burden, Ten of Wands. Could be work, or it could be just that you were trying to make a relationship work that just wasn't going to work. And we have the Knight of Swords. I'm not real sure about him yet. We'll have to see what other cards appear. Knight of Swords, Nine of Swords, worry and anxiety that keep you up at night. Queen of Pentacles. This is your suit, Taurus. So there's great abundance here for you. Still, King of Swords. He's not the happy King of Swords. If you look at his face, you can see that he is not smiling. He's kind of unhappy. He's actually got a frown, as though he's deep in thought and he's not realizing that he's frowning because whatever he's thinking about does not make him happy. And then, Taurus, you have the Sun. Everything's going to be okay. Even if you didn't have the Sun, everything would be okay. Just not today. But you have the Sun, and then you have a new passion. There's a message coming in, a passionate message coming in, or a new beginning that comes from the passion of your soul. So let's see what we have. You have the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, right underneath the Knight of Swords. So I'm getting the feeling that the Knight of Swords was the messenger that brought you the message about this change, because he can bring messages like that. It could be, yeah, they bring messages like that quickly. It's a quick message. And although you are the suit of Pentacles, the King of Swords energy, maybe an energy around you or someone around you, and they're really upset and unhappy about this change, and it could be you. It could be that you're unhappy about this change that has come, and I would understand that. That would be understandable. Let's see, and the Knight of Swords, so this is what it looks like to me. This is how it looks, right? In a column. So it is about this partnership, whether it's business or a relationship, romantic, could, that has ended, or it could be that you retired, or maybe you're faced with a reorganization of your company due to economic issues, and this guy is bringing you a message of, guess what, we're closing down, and you're not feeling too good about that. Or it could be, guess what, here are the divorce papers, and you're not happy about that. Or it could be, a loved one. I wouldn't say it was a romantic partner to bring a message this way, but finding out a relative died, a relative that you love very much, finding out they passed away. And you were left money in the will, but that's, they passed away, and it makes you unhappy. Here's your grief. Here's the second column. You know what my mom used to say to me? The sun always rises in the morning, no matter what. So just remember that you will see the sun again. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but things will turn around for you. When you have the Ten of Wands, you're letting a burden down. The 9 is the end of the cycle. The 10 is the ultimate end, and at this point you're laying a burden down. What I'm going to say is that you're accepting whatever it is that has happened here, whatever loss you're experiencing, whatever loss that is creating this transitional period in your life. You're accepting it so you can lay down the burden of worry, fear, anxiety. And when you do that, You get the Queen of Cups energy around you. You become grateful again. You remember all of the things that you have to be grateful for, whether the good times with this person, if it's a relationship, or with your work, how you at one time really loved your work, and maybe you still do today. And you're grateful for all those people you met and the friends that you made, etc. Gratitude grows this coin. This coin is built on gratitude and flow, the flow of gratitude. You're very abundant, Taurus. This is not ending. And it's certainly not, because although I don't call it an outcome card, the final card in this reading is that a new passion is coming to you. And this is not just a little thing. It's major. This is a message of the passion of your heart coming your way, or it's a passionate message, and it's a positive, passionate message. So it's something in the bud. You don't want to nip it off, because it's something you want to bloom and grow. You want it to bloom and grow. Now, I think this event has shaken you up in a way that makes you question, what have I been doing? Where did I go? What happened to me? Because you're looking at your life and looking back, and you're taking stock, and not in a melancholy way, but you're looking back and taking stock, and you're realizing, you know what? Life's too short, and I'm here to live it to the fullest. Where did I forget about all of the things that I love to do in my life? What brings me joy? I haven't done joyful things in such a long time. She's remembering that. It's not that she's been not behaving in a natural way. She has been, and so have you, Taurus. But those beautiful things in life that bring you joy, the activities that you do, the people that you like to hang around with, for some reason that went by the wayside for a very long time. And the Aurora Garden, the garden of light and sound, are telling you, well, we're here for you. Beginning, initiate, origin. So beginning, initiate, it's as though you're an initiate, but your origins have always been in the Aurora Garden of sound and light. This is what brings you joy and wonder to your life. And you will find that again. You certainly will. You will be able to reap the rewards of that. And your life will move forward in a different way. And you'll be attracting those people you love to go skiing with, or traveling the world with, whatever, if you take a vacation every few years, every 3 years or so, who are you going to go with? You'll find those people. Taurus does love to travel and does love good adventure. And I know that Taurus loves to be at home and enjoy their home and create luxurious spaces, whether it's in the house or out in the garden. So maybe you'll be doing some of that too. All right, I'm going to finish this up with a Sacred Geometry Activation Oracle card. Taurus, this is a reading of pain, and it's a great pain for you. But it will turn around, and it's as though the end of this situation, whatever it is, brings you new life. And you're being asked to remember to live your life to the fullest. Merkaba. Here's what it looks like. It's Metatron's cube. Beautiful. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. The Aurora Garden, maybe. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. There you go. That's just what I'm talking about. Wow, this is so beautiful. Really, oh, the camera's got a nice shot of it. Very beautiful. There you go, Taurus. I wish you a wonderful week this week. And I will see you the next time. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week. Bye-bye. Yep, if I can get this to work. Maybe not. There we go. Thank you, Taurus.